Hello everybody, I'm Phoenix and welcome to The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Now this is a game only heard about a few days ago. Thank you to my friend number 5 who just showed me the trailers of this game. It got me so emotional, got me choked up for some reason. Oh no, I was weak for this, like, what seems to be what this kind of story is, which is kind of a romantic story. Has a little bit of a dark side, and yeah, I'm really excited to play this. I'm hoping it has a really good story. I'm not expecting amazing gameplay. Usually these small games, it's not about the gameplay, but the story, the music, the art style, and yeah, let's just get into it. I just wanna start this. Select the bookmark to create a new save file. Oh, this is cute. Oh yeah, the the little stick thing. Fuck, what is it called? Joystick? There's another name. Toggle? You should know. The left one's not working for this game. You kind of have to use the D-pad. Ooh. There's a tiny tale of love in a faraway land. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom surrounded by a deep, dark forest. The forest was a frightening place, filled with beasts, and ruled by a powerful witch. Even during the day, the forest could be as dark as the winter night. Because of this, humans rarely ventured inside. As terrible the forest was, a beautiful singing voice would always pierce the darkness. When the moon shone. Aww. The voice belonged to a large wolf. She would proudly sing to the moon, high atop a cliff, every night. Aww. The wolf's singing drew in an unforeseen admirer, a human prince from the kingdom surrounded by the forest. Every night, the prince would venture into the scary forest just to hear the beautiful song. Oh, the little clapping. That's adorable. One night, when the wolf finished singing, the prince applauded. The voice's identity was hidden because of the cliff, but this only piqued the prince's curiosity. Oh boy. The wolf glanced at the prince. Wolves are man-eaters, after all. What stupid prey, she thought. I should eat him now that I'm finished singing. No, don't eat him! However, the prince had innocently applauded the wolf, who had never before been praised for his singing. She hesitated at first, but for some reason, she soon grew fond of it and didn't feel like eating him. For several more nights, the wolf sang her song, always looking forward to the prince's applause. It's a very long intro. But the wolf thought, if he finds out that I'm a monster, he'll get scared and he won't come to listen to me anymore. Aww. So every night after her song, the wolf would hear the prince's applause and retreat into the deep dark forest. These nights continued, even as the seasons changed. On a night like any other, the wolf sang her song towards the moon. It was the same quiet evening for her. However, tonight was a special night for the prince. He entered the forest filled with determination. He wanted to see the identity of the singing voice with his own two eyes. The prince climbed the cliff, his heart full. His heart full of what? The wolf didn't notice anything unusual at first, but when she was done singing, she didn't hear the applause that always came afterward. She pondered and wondered and glanced down below. What? Why was the prince coming so close to her? Ah, jeez! The sound effect. He'll hate me if he sees me, the wolf panicked. No one should see what I really look like. She extended a large paw to cover the prince's eyes. Ooh. But instead, her claws accidentally tore at the prince's eyes. Oh no! Oh no! The wounded prince slipped from the cliff. The startled wolf thought, if a human falls from this height, and and hurriedly seized the prince's arm. Bleh. Not good at narration. I still don't know a lot of words and how to pronounce them. I'm sorry. At the same time, the terrified prince felt the same beastly presence on his arm as the one that had just scratched out his eyes, which increased his dread tenfold. Oh no. Ooh. The prince screamed and struggled, desperate to escape the wolf's clutches. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let the arm slip through her grasp. Oh man. The prince plummeted down the cliff, but then, thump! He landed safely on some bushes. Though he was not harmed from the fall, the wolf's claws had injured his eyes. A nearby soldier from the kingdom rushed over to the prince. The soldier had heard his screams and had come to see the commotion. Oh no! Don't hurt the wolf. She's a nice wolf. She's a nice wolf. She just wanted to do some singing. The prince must have been hurt by the monster above. The soldier quickly fired some arrows. The wolf was concerned about the prince, but after being barraged by arrows, she was forced to escape into the forest. Ah, shit. The wounded prince began to gradually lose consciousness. The terrible memory claws in his eyes, and the beast's grip on his arms became engraved in his mind. Oh no. It's so sad. Several nights later. Man, this is one hell of an intro. The prince, now blind, had brought disappointment and shame to the royal family, and his parents locked him away in the castle tower. What the fuck? You're not gonna try to help him and heal him? What, just because he got injured, you're gonna punish him for getting injured? That's fucked up. Fuck the parents, holy shit. The wolf was concerned about the prince and overheard some soldiers in the castle say that he had been locked away. That's awful, she thought angrily. And she snuck into the tower to check on him. Huh? Oh! The wolf! Can I do... What wolf things can I do? I don't think I could do anything. It looks like I can only move... Oh! Now I can do things. Aha! Fuck you! Get out of here! I'm gonna save my prince! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, what's going on? I jump? Hup! Yeah, fuck you. Can I interact with the lever? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Hey, I got a key. I opened the door. Now I'm gonna save my prince, goddammit! Fuck, none of y'all deserve him. The wolf came across a cold room and saw the distressed prince sitting inside. The prince sensed someone nearby and raised his face. A large cloth was wrapped around his eyes, as if to hide something shameful and dirty. Goddamn. Oh man. Prince, the wolf said uncertainly. That voice, the singer in the forest, the prince said. He can recognize me by my voice, the wolf thought. I could kind of speed up the text there. Yeah, that's right, the wolf responded. I was attacked by a monster in the forest, the prince said. But I'm glad that you're alright. The prince smiled a bit with relief. The wolf felt her chest ache when she looked at the ragged figure. Oh man. Thank you for coming. But how did you know I was here? The wolf did not know how to respond to that question. Oh man. I'm a princess from a kingdom nearby. I read those two words backwards, but whatever. The wolf lied, remembering that the prince couldn't see her. I said I wanted to visit the ill prince, and they let me. Anyway, forget that. I can't believe that you're trapped in here. But I was attacked by a vicious monster. My face is awful. My vision is gone. I can't wander outside. I'm forbidden from showing my face in public ever again, the prince said, his head hanging sadly. Well, that's not your fault. Accidents happen. Let's ask the witch of the forest to heal your eyes. The prince looked dumbfounded upon hearing her idea. The witch? You mean the witch of the forest? Like the one from the storybook? Storybook? I'm not sure, but the witch can grant all wishes. She can fix you. The witch lives deep inside the forest. I could take you there. The wolf was excited at the prospect, but the prince's head continued hanging. It'd be hard to take me deep inside the forest, and the monster that rendered me blind, I can still feel its claws on me. The prince couldn't continue, his shoulders trembling. Oh man. Oh no. The wolf dropped her gaze after hearing his words. She looked at her paws. All she saw were sharp claws that were made for hurting others. Aww. I want to take the prince from here, the wolf thought, but I can't hold his hand with these monster claws. Monstrous claws. Determined, she clasped her paws quietly and stepped closer to the prince. I'll take you to the forest to see the witch. The prince slowly raised his head to the wolf's voice. But just wait here for a bit. I'll be back shortly. She then fled the castle tower and ran into the forest. Oh man. Alright. Hello! She ran all night through the forest. The sun was rising just as she arrived at the witch's house. Man, there's a lot of reading. I was kind of hoping for more visual cutscenes rather than all this, but whatever. It's kind of like based off a storybook, so I guess, of course there's gonna be some reading, I guess. It's storybook style. The Witch of the Forest turned her gaze to the sudden visitor. Oh, what a rare customer. A man-eating wolf? Coming all the way here? What's this about? Ooh. I wish to become a human. There's someone I want you to see. The witch let out a hearty laugh. Sly wolves rarely say such things. A man-eating wolf become a human? How amusing. But why on earth? Never mind. No need to divulge the details. I believe I already know why. The wolf growled at the witch's mockery. The witch prodded the wolf's nose. The latter looking ready to bite at any time. But of course, I shall grant your wish. But do you know what I need? Yes. Strange glowing spheres appeared out of nowhere. The witch pulled one to her and sighed, admiring it. Beautiful. Each one differs from the others. All unique gems. The spheres vividly... The sphere's vivid glow pulsed in the witch's palm. The witch was a collector with a rather crude temperament. In return for granting wishes, she took the requester's most cherished possession and turned them into crystals. Ooh. The most beautiful hearts are the ones willing to lose what's important to them in order to get what they want. So what will your heart reveal to me? The witch peered into the wolf's eyes as if to discern a suitable payment. Yes. How about your singing voice as compensation? My singing voice? The wolf knew that the witch had a wicked streak, and she knew she had to sacrifice the most important thing to her. Still, her heart trembled, doubtful. Her beautiful singing voice that the prince praised, or the chance to hold his hand. Okay. Okay, I'll give my singing voice in exchange. The mouth of the witch's mask curled up, as if giving an evil grin. Excellent. Payment accepted. I didn't expect to get this from one so prideful, but I suppose life is full of surprises. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll give you a little something extra. The witch's eyes twinkled dubiously. I'll give you whatever form you desire. What do you want? The wolf remembered what she had told the prince. I want to look like a princess. The wolf chuckled softly at the wolf's choice. My, what a lovely idea. But you're sure of that? You and your human friend will be devoured by monsters before you even get here. The wolf was unnerved and hung her head, ashamed that the witch had seen how futile her plans was. Didn't think about that, did you? Even clever wolves can be dull sometimes. I'll modify the spell so you can return to wolf form at any time. A magical light appeared as she began the ritual. The magical light wrapped around the wolf's body. A part of the light gathered near the witch. I received your singing voice, as the toll. The witch said with a eerie smile. The light around the wolf suddenly shone bright and then faded. But I'm still a wolf. The wolf looked sad and disappointed. It's a complex spell, the witch said. Give your body one night to get used to it. Her task complete, the wolf departed the house. However, the witch stopped her in her tracks. I almost forgot, beware at the moonlight, yes? If you fall under it, you'll immediately turn back into a wolf. Okay, thank you. Soon, I'll be human and hold the prince's hand. I'm so excited. Full of hope, the wolf eagerly anticipated returning to the castle tower where the prince was waiting. Oh man. I can't tell if the witch is like evil or just a little mischievous. After leaving the witch's house, the wolf made the journey back to the castle tower. She recalled the witch's words about turning into a princess. It had already been one night. The prince was in sight. The wolf focused on transforming into a princess. Oh. Oh, I was kind of hoping for more of a like unique first time transformation. But okay. Yeah, I'm a princess now. Look at me. Look at me go. Look how cute I am. But yeah, I can't attack as the princess, but oh man. That was a really long intro for the game. Sadly I haven't really gotten to any gameplay, but I gotta end the episode here. But I'm so excited for this game. It's so adorable. I love it. I don't know why. I am just really loving this kind of cute little story, and I am excited to play more. Oh man. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please press like if you do. Comment down below about what you guys think, and subscribe if you're new. And check me out on my other accounts, like Twitch, where I do streams, and everything else where I draw. Everything in the description below. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody!